Hey everyone, good morning and welcome to Tagmate feature update of the very first month of the 2023. So we are coming with a very good update in feature, and that is FKP server-side tracking implementation. Yes, this feature is very much requested from our customer base, existing customer base, and we are coming with bang. And believe me, we have a very good response from our existing customer base, user base, and they are using this FKP server side tracking feature beautifully. So let's look at. So, guys, I'm just sharing our agenda of this live stream. So let me quickly brief about. So what is the feature update of this month? That is the FKP server side tagging. So the features are you can create the first party subdomains, GTM server containers, DNS record updation, and all is automated. There are three-step process which is fairly easy and in quick time you can finish, and of course the implement using Tagmate on server so that you do not need to manage your cloud server. Okay, and what are the benefits? Of course, the optimization of time and effort, due automation of heavy lifting processes, and 100% conversion tracking for sales, leads, and engagement events, and remove the headache of managing the cloud servers because you are on TechMed on server. So today at the agenda, let me just quickly brief about what is the SST and FKP about, and then TechMed SST, a very small demo, very high level demo, and of course the magical exclusive offer. So let's go it. So server side tagging, I mean, you guys probably know it's a buzzword server side tagging for last 1 or 2 years, okay? And everyone is, switching from client side to server side. But what is actually this client side tagging and what is actually server side tagging? So it's fairly simple to understand. Right now, so all measurement and advertising tags are on the advertised website, and that is called client, and from this advertising text on the website collects the data and send the data directly to the data platforms. Wherein server side tagging, just only single tag you use on the website, and it sends data to your secure server container hosted on the advertised server, which is where the other measurement and the advertising tags are placed. And once it's collected on your server, you have a total control, right? So that is all about the server side tagging. So yeah, the big question, why I need server side tagging? Of course, the first is of course the accuracy, data accuracy. If you have accurate data, you can build a business like anything, right? Because data is important, right? And then data collection accuracy improves, and whether it's an ad blocker kind of a thing, iOS 14 updates, or broken JavaScript, server side tracking removes all these the problems, right? Website performance. So let me give you a glimpse of the Google's research in 2017, and Google says that if your website loads within a 3 to 4 seconds, I'm saying 3 to 4 seconds, okay, and there is a high chance that out of 100 user, 54 website visitor will leave. I repeat, if your website loads in 3 to 4 seconds, then visitor 54% of visitor will leave your website, and that's why the server side tagging is needed. Control over data, as I mentioned, control over data, and there are other benefits like user experience, improved user experience, extend first party cookie for lifetime, and enrich with offline measurement, and there are so many benefits, right? And of course there are study from the Google, and they found that page load time improved by 7 percentage, and another study by Google in which they said the conversion increased by 46%, which is very impressive, right? And what is the TechMed server side? Why TechMed server? site tracking. Okay. Of course, we are providing the no code solution, self setup server side tracking for the FKP and Google Ads, which is upcoming, and track accurate ad campaign data in cookieless world. And as you can see, these are the benefits, we take care in the Tagmate server side tracking. So why it's powerful and cost effective? Why the Tagmate's SST is powerful and cost effective? Because the cloud server hosting and management, so you will not have any headache of managing your cloud server, and the automatic creation of the subdomain and the server side container and the tagging server. Okay, and of course this take less than 1 hour to set up with end-to-end engagement. There are 3 steps, which is very easy. Okay, even a non-tech guy can handle this. Okay, so step number one, it's a tagging server. Nobody in our competitor providing this automation as of now. Okay, so step one, create server container. I mean, within this step of the tagging server, then there are 4 simple steps, right? The first, it creates a server container. Second step is choosing your server. Right now, it's TechMate server TechMate GCP server is available, and domain and DNS setup where the validation process is automated. And finally, making of the tagging server, which is again it's automated. And the second step is again a very easy where you have to configure your data platform. Okay, and it is very simple again, and use the pre-built templates of the FKP, and you can set up your conversion events in simple clicks, and there we go. And just check your data in your pixel. As you can see, this is our data, and as you can see, we are getting this server side request we here. So let's jump in. Why we should wait? Okay, and let's take the real action. So what is the prerequisite? The first is of course, the GTM account. You should have a GTM account, and you should have one client side container, which is fairly easy to create. Verified FB Business Manager account with a website pixel already set up, and conversion API access token. Again, it's very easy to get this, and the access to DNS record of the website hosted with the service providers, right? And of course, this is actually optional. If you want to use your cloud server, then we can do it. But we recommended the TechMate's, GCP server. So let's go there. So this is I actually sign in with my TechMate account, and this is my TechMate URL. And as you can see, there is a option or a module setup marketing pixel server side API setup, and I just click on start project, and here we go. So here, as I jumped into the module, it's called marketing pixels. I already connected with my GTM account, and I am on my project list. And there are so many projects over there. And let me show you the how to create new project. And then there are 2 options. If you want to go, still you want to go the client side setup, and of course the server side setup. And these are the benefits. So let's start project. Okay, and let me show you on my website. That is the product website, and I request you should visit. This is a very informative website where you can find the all the information of our product. Okay, so I'm just entering the URL, and I am just keeping my project name. Okay, and I'm good to go. All right. So the step one is automatically started. I haven't clicked anywhere, and I just click here, and it's fetching all these accounts. Okay, and let me show you uh, how it creates the container automatically. Bingo! It's fast, right? And step one is clear, and this container is automatically created. Now hit the next button and ask me to, which platform you want to use. And as of now, as I said, I'm going to use the Tagmate GCP server. That's it. And they're asking for, uh, it's suggesting, there is recommendation of the subdomain, and it will automatically. So I'm just checking on the third option. I hit the next button. Oh, cool. So it creates subdomain automatically and the DNS record. Now this DNS record, you need to enter this DNS record into your hosting account. Let me show you. For example, my website is on a Google domain. Okay, so what I need to do is I just copy this. I go there. So I'm already logged in with my Google domains and go to DNS. So maybe at your end there is a different navigation and path of once you open your hosting account. Maybe you use GoDaddy or Hostinger, but everyone has this option to manage your DNS records. Okay, so click on the manage custom records, and yeah, so go to in the end and just create new record. And remember, just give the subdomain name over here. Okay, and let's enter the type A. So type A is my IP address. All right, and click more. No, sorry. Create new record again, and just copy this. Now it's a text. Okay, and just copy it. As you can observe, I just click here and it's copied here. Okay, and just save it, and let's wait for a saving. Okay, and yeah, good to go. Just click the validate button, and it's validating. Okay, so it would create something sometimes, and let me show you how it goes. Okay, so after the validations, uh, after the validation it would take some 5 to 10 minutes, but let me show you you know the validation process in action. So this is actually a YouTube video where after the validation there are 4 steps, and just click on the connect container, and the Tagmate is creating the tagging server automatically, and it would take 15 to 20 minutes or maybe 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so in this video I skip it. That's why I'm not showing in this live stream. Okay, so here in the 4 step, it says that you have to copy this URL. Okay, and go to your server container. Always remember, open your GTM account. Okay, so if you click on the server container settings, I mean this particular thing, it will automatically redirect to your Google Tag Manager like this way. So in this video, I'm showing you. So I'm redirecting. It's in the video. It's redirected to the Tag Manager account, and I copy pasted or this URL, and just save it. And if you can check the container setting again, and you can find this container configuration. Okay, so your tagging server is created by this way. All right, and once your project is created, you have to select it, and then another very easy step in which you have to select your tag manager account like this way, and then select a client container by this way. Okay, and once you select your client container, just hit the next button, and you will automatically jump to the step 2, which is selecting the server workspace as well as the client workspace. Okay, and the final step, it's like selecting the data platform. Enter the pixel ID. I think you probably know this, how to get the pixel ID. Go to your event manager and go to your Tagmate pixel and go to the settings, and then just copy this pixel ID. Okay, and just enter here. And out the FPXS token, go to the same page. Okay, go to the same page and generate the in the setup manual process. Uh, there is a feature to generate access token, and you have to just enter here. Okay, So it's done. It's totally done. Okay. So here I'm just stopping this video and again go to this my the real application, and I want to show you. Okay, because I already created the server project. So this is my server project, and if I select here, you know, it gives me the configuration part, and I already pushed one of the templates. So okay, so let me just show you how to use this template. So we have two templates. One is the sales template, another is a lead template. Okay, and if you go there in let's say in a lead template, for example, on your website. Okay, so these are the options, and like on your, and if you want to use the sales template, and these are the options available. Okay, and as you can see, the screen itself show a very easy flow. Just click it. Let's say for example I use the subscribe, and for example this is my website and I just want to uh, track this particular button, and let's take it as a subscribe. Okay, and I just need to provide a URL to it like this way, and hitting the push to GTM, it will create the subscribe Facebook pixel template. So what I'm going want to show you, this is the entire setup. This things is automatically created. As I mentioned, the project is already created, and these are the tags is already created. Okay, it's coming. This is the tag it's created, and if I go to into the my client side container, the sidebar pixels and subscribe lead and all is created. Okay, and this is the end result. As you can see, I'm into my pixel, and these are the things, and let me show you today's data. Okay, so as you can see, the subscribe, it's a event, and I'm getting this browser as well as the server part very beautifully. Okay, so this is all about the FKP server side tracking, and with Tagmate you can easily set up your FKP Facebook pixels with the Tagmate. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, and let me go back to. So guys, this is all about the feature update of our January month feature update basically, and this is the server side tracking FKP, and we are coming with the Google Ads and more platforms, and we are adding more and more platforms to it. Okay, and that is a special offer we are providing only for attendees. Okay, just email us on this hello@techbet.app, and you will get a free setup service for server side Facebook conversion API setup. And hurry up, because it's limited for actually 20 customers only, whether it's a new or existing. So I just want to highlight what next in the tag mat or what next in our product roadmap. So we are working already on the tag monitoring. Okay, my engineering team is working on it, and Tagmate mode is something like you can schedule and run automated checks on the existing tags in Google Tag Manager to save time and efforts. It's a very useful tool, a useful feature, and many of our user actually requested for such kind of feature in the Tagmate. Okay, and thank you very much, and I appreciate for your time, and let's rock it, using the Tagmat server side tracking features. Bye bye.